Joining us now is Rachel Walker, one of the co-founders of Ignite at Kent State. Ignite is an organization designed to build political ambition in women on both sides of the aisle. Thank you so much and welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Connor, and I'm so glad to be here.
Glad we were able to get at least one of you out here. So Ignite, walk me through it. What's obviously we know your overall motto, but what are you guys really doing that helps empower women in these positions?
Sure. So Ignite is actually a national nonprofit organization that is a nonpartisan too, which is the part that I like about it.
Oh yeah.
But it just serves as kind of a platform to encourage and empower young women to get involved in politics and even consider running at a young age. They have a lot of actually like elementary school programs and high school programs.
They're getting them in there that young.
Yeah. They go to these schools and they just put out the option for these young women, and they just say, do you ever think about this? And it just gets people thinking at a young age, which I think is very important to, start that fire, and that's why it's called Ignite. But yeah, start that fire at a young age to kind of get politically involved.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how long has Ignite been running for?
So I actually just, the other co-founder, Alexis, she's president of the College Democrats, but we actually just got it started this past month. So we've been working for a couple months now. It's brand new, just up and running. But I actually was reached out to in November from the fellow down at Ohio State. And she told me that that she has this opportunity, and I just really thought, why not take advantage of it? I thought that since Alexis and I are good friends, we could really use the organization as a benefit to the whole campus. So yeah, I really thought that we should take advantage of it, and I thought it was a very important time to bring it here.
Awesome. So you guys are a little over a month in then, you said. What have you, are there any specific stories that stand out so far? Have you been noticing any improvements? Are you still waiting to see anything big? Like what are some stories that have touched you so far?
Yeah, so we're actually just, we're looking for executive board members right now. But I really thought that I attended a council meeting at Ohio State probably last month, and I got to hear from different chapters, and it's just really interesting to hear everybody's kind of point of view why they're involved in politics as a woman, and I think especially on like the Republican side, it's really at a crisis level with the lack of Republican women in office. So that's why I really wanted to get involved, and just working with Alexis, we really think that we're hitting the nonpartisan side of it, because I really want to make sure that people know that it's not really a partisan issue. It's something that everybody can agree on.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. A rising tide is carrying all boats. So that's so. I'm so glad to hear that. So what got you, yourself involved in politics? Around what age did you kind of realize that this is what I want to step into? This is what I want to end up going with career choice and everything like that?
Yeah, so freshman year of college, actually, I just was sitting in class and, some political discussions came about, and, I just didn't feel like I was on the same page as other people in my classroom. So that really had me to start trying to define like who I was and like what I stood for. So then, I started getting involved, and then I really found out that I enjoy being like the dissenting voice in, in the room. So I kind of like to critique like both sides, like of the political spectrum. But so yeah, that's how I found like my niche. I just really wanted to find out, who I was and what values I stood for. And I really want to show like with Ignite also is that you don't have to be, it's not like a black and white like political spectrum. It's really like you can have both sides, views of both sides, and I really want to show that to women on this campus.
That's absolutely awesome, and what a campus to start it on. We're looking forward to hearing nothing but great things from you. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have tonight. Thank you so much for coming on. Remember to follow Ignite on Twitter at IgniteKSU to stay up to date on all things they're doing and more. The College Voice will be right back after this.